Ilm is noor, it is light. It is the light by which Allah guides His creation. And if our education cannot guide us towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, be that religious education, my dear brothers and sisters, then we need to work on this a bit further. We need to study Quran and Hadith for this purpose that Imam Malik RA has taught us, that it is to gain this noor and to gain this light. And this is just one point I'm going to mention to you here. You've seen the Shine logo here. This was one of my most respected teachers, Hazrat Mufti Naushad Damat Barakatuhum of Darul Uloom Bury. And he was the one who said to me that you should call this project Shine. And the reason why was here again. Look at Imam Malik rahmatullahi alayhi. He says, Al-ilm an-noor. Ilm is light. So this was the guidance of my beloved teacher. He said that the aim behind this project is to teach Quran and Hadith. And these are noor, these are forms of light. That is why you should call this project Shine. What do we do then? What do we see as a way forward? As I mentioned to you before, that we have many Muslim brothers and sisters. They may have studied academic and worldly sciences, college, university, etc. And now something's, lighting up to them, and they think and they realize, maybe even at this moment of this pandemic, that what is it that we have learned? What is going to help us more than the Quran and Hadith? Nothing. Nothing is going to help us more. And they want to rectify that intention. They want to change something about their life, but they feel that we have nothing there. So for that, we need to introduce creative learning. We need to have something that is suitable to every individual. And that is something that I saw over my 6 years at the Open University, because alhamdulillah, being able to study online and also having the guidance of a teacher who was there ready to help you whenever you needed help, having that sort of access meant that I could study, and meant that a lot of my friends could study without having to give up the things which are very important. For example, our livelihood, to go and work and to go and earn and to spend time with our family. All of this is just as important. But we need to study as well. We want to study, we want to do something. It has to be something that's going to take us further as well, and we can make a real connection with Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But how do we do that without giving up so much? Well, this was the solution, to have it online, number one. And another thing was to have it anytime, to make it as accessible as possible. So similar to the Open University, where students can log in anytime they want to and study at whatever time they want to, we need to have something which was any time for them as well. We've gone a step further, alhamdulillah, and we will show you some sample sessions, that instead of having to read everything yourself and figure things out, I mean, Arabic is a language. It sometimes can become difficult to start figuring things out yourself. So because of that, we have a system where we have video tutorials. So this in Open University, there's not many video tutorials. It's more read and do it yourself. So what we wanted was to have something which had video tutorials also. So we have access which is online and anytime. Another thing is that we have to understand the needs of people, and people are tied up with jobs. Even if they don't want to do their job, even if they realize that the job is not going to get me the salvation in the akhirah, and Quran and Hadith is going to get me there, but even then they do need to work to support their families, which is also a fard on them. So we wanted to have short sessions, which is about, our sessions are, mashallah, about 2 to 2.5 hours per week, right? That's online, anytime access. You just need to do 2 to 2.5 hours a week to keep up with it. Okay, so that's about half an hour per day, Monday to Friday. Give yourselves the weekends off. Or if you're that type of person who likes to do, binge learning, and you sit down and you do like 2 hours in a go, if that's you, you can do that as well. So we wanted to facilitate for as many people as possible. Another element, which is in my eyes the most important, this is what I have seen really help our current students, is that one-to-one support. So when students get stuck, they can contact us over the phone, email, whatever's easy for them, WhatsApp, and even if they're in other countries, they can voice message us, and inshallah we will get back to you as quick as possible. So there is also that one-to-one support element, and that actually is not just about helping within the course, because mashallah, the material, if you ask our learners, they will tell you the material is mashallah really nicely broken down, alhamdulillah. It's broken down into manageable chunks, alhamdulillah, and it's really easy to grasp. But sometimes you need more one-to-one support, not just in terms of the study content, but just motivation, just helping you get yourself back up there. Something else might be bugging you, maybe just a different study routine that you need to implement. So this is where that one-to-one support really kicks in, alhamdulillah.